Hi guys, sorry about that. I meant to hit pause and I hit stop instead. So here's our video number 2. Okay, this story is nonfiction. It's got lots of facts in it. It's called Our Earth and it's written and illustrated by Anne Rockwell. She's the author, so she wrote the words, and she's the illustrator, so she did the pictures. And this is published by Scholastic Books. For our kindergarten friends, here is our title page, and once again it says Our Earth, written and illustrated by Anne Rockwell. All right. Our Earth is where I live. It is a big, round globe. It has a frozen North Pole at the top and an icy cold South Pole at the bottom. Our Earth was shaped by water, fire, ice, and living things. It is always changing, much too slowly for us to see. Oops, sorry, having trouble turning the pages today. Once our Earth was covered with warm water. Some dinosaurs lived in its warm and ferny swamps. Then our Earth turned cold. So here's where it's warm with ferns everywhere. Now it's turning cold. Huge sheets of slowly moving ice called glaciers crept across the earth and wore rocks smooth. Glaciers are still moving in places on our earth. The biggest piece of land on earth are called continents. Their shorelines meet the sea. The islands are smaller pieces of land that rise up out of the sea. Some islands are born when volcanoes erupt below the sea. Hot lava cools, and over time it turns to soil where green things can grow. Some islands are coral reefs that grow and grow until they poke above the water, and birds bring seeds to them. Water gushing up from the ground, and rain and melted snow fill streams, ponds, and lakes. Streams flow into small rivers, which flow into bigger ones. This is something you guys are going to be learning a lot about in 4th grade. Nothing can stop water from finding its way. Some rivers dry up and stop flowing, but some empty into the salty sea. And we see whales. Whales live in the sea. The land on our earth has rounded hills that enclose green valleys. There are many forests on our earth. Rainforests are full of flowers and birds and monkeys jumping through the green leafed trees. There are hot sandy deserts where lizards live and prickly cacti grow. There are dark, damp caves that go far down into the earth. And that's where some of the bats live. See lizards living out in the desert and bats living in the caves. There are tall canyons carved by years and years of rushing water. There are high snow-capped mountains reaching up to the clouds in the sky. Our big round earth is very beautiful. It is my home and yours. The end. So, one takeaway from this is that our earth is round and it's always changing. All right, you guys, we have been talking about Earth Day for the last couple of weeks. We've talked about conservation, figuring out a way to conserve energy and conserve resources that we have. We've talked about recycling. We've talked about reusing things. So we've had a lot of learning that we've done in the last couple of weeks about our Earth. All right. Tomorrow we are going to talk about an inhabitant. I can't even talk today, guys. I'm so sorry. We are going to be talking about one of the inhabitants of our Earth. Who knows what our next theme is going to be about? All right. See you tomorrow. Bye bye, guys.